Kia ora everybody and welcome to my video review of the All Blacks 38-13 win over the Wallabies last night in Sydney. And I tell you what, didn't know what to expect from the game, but it produced. Going into the game, no one really knew what was going to play out. I mean, New Zealand had destroyed France 3-0. Aussie had lost the series to Ireland in June, but Michael Cheika had picked a very solid 23, and no one really knew how this game was going to turn out. 6-5 at halftime to the Wallabies. They looked good, they were clean. The All Blacks just weren't able to execute a lot of their plans, but what a turnaround in the second half. Unfortunately, it has to be said, Australia were tired. All 23 of their players looked exhausted after the game, and the All Blacks were just fresh. Their bench was superb, and they came out in the second half, as the All Blacks tend to do, and they smashed them. So let's get into some player reviews. First up is fullback Ben Smith. 15 runs for Ben Smith, 5 breaks and 3 offloads. Pretty reliable. When he got ball in space, he was agile, he beat defenders, and it was a pretty good game for Bender, so I give him a 7 out of 10. Waisake Naholo. Interesting selection, but a very favourite one of mine. And not having Jordie Barrett, but putting Naholo on the wing. And boy, did he prove to be a great selection. 17 runs, 13 defenders beaten, 4 clean breaks, and 2 tries inside the last 10 minutes. He was phenomenal. He was quick, he beat defenders, and Australia just didn't really have a match for him. You know, he was able to mark Marika Koroibete really well, turn ball over really well, and was very efficient. Waisake Naholo, one of the best games I've seen from him in the All Blacks jersey in a couple of years now. I give him 8.5. Jack Goodhue, congratulations on earning your second Test cap, mate. Great game. You know, big call at the start of the week when he was named at centre. That pairing with Goodhue and Crotty, though, has worked wonders for the Crusaders and was expected to work wonders last night in Sydney. And for the meantime, it did until Crotty went off. But Goodhue himself didn't miss a tackle. That's what you want from your centre. You want him reliable in defence, and he stepped up last night. He made 11 from 11 tackles. He made 126 metres, running metres, and he beat 6 defenders. Scored a great try too. He was just superb last night, Jack Goodhue. Great selection, and definitely want to see him stay in that centre jersey for next week. So I give Jack Goodhue an 8 out of 10. Ryan Crotty, unfortunately, got concussed in the 12th minute with a nasty head clash with Goodhue. So I wasn't able to mark him. He has been ruled out, though, for the second test next week in Auckland. So I wish him all the well in his concussion issues. Rieko Ioane, 2 early exit for him last night, going off in the 46th minute with a hamstring niggle. I gave him a 6. He got some ball, but we just didn't quite see the flashiness. And I think compared to someone like Naholo, who was having an extra special game, he sort of just flew under the radar a bit. He too is in doubt next week, but hopefully that hamstring can come right ASAP. Beauden Barrett had a good game last night. 13 runs, 2 try assists, 1 try for himself, which was really good. 4 out of 7 kicks from the tee, not bad. All round pretty good. Tackled well. That wasn't like your typical amazing Beauden Barrett game, but nonetheless, pretty reliable. I give him a 6.5. Aaron Smith probably had his best game of the year last night for the All Blacks. His French series was a bit shaky. I was pretty harsh on him, but last night he delivered. His delivery was clean. He was everywhere. He was so potent. He didn't miss a tackle either. Had some more runs with the ball, which is what we didn't see against the French. Backed up well, which resulted in a great try. Aaron Smith, 7.5 out of 10. Good game. Hope to see more from him next week. Kieran Reid, first game back of the year, and you could tell it was his first game back. He did make a good 80-minute effort, made 7 from 7 tackles, 11 runs, and a good try assist. Just probably lacked that explosiveness. We didn't see, big Kieran Reid runs, but he was reliable, sort of, without being too flashy. So for that, I give Kieran Reid a 7 out of 10. Sam Cane had a good 69-minute effort last night. Like Reid, potent at the breakdown. He got a lot of turnovers last night, Sam Cane. He was pilfering the ball from everywhere. Really outshowed Hooper and Pocock. He made 11 from 12 tackles and just had a very good game for Sam Cane, 7.5 out of 10. Liam Squire got a good 58-minute run last night as well. He had 10 runs with the ball, but unfortunately for Liam Squire, could only make 10 metres. Someone like Liam Squire, 10 runs, you'd expect maybe 60, 70 metres because of that power that he brings. But he got shut down quite well last night, credit to the Wallabies. So unfortunately couldn't make that impact. Didn't miss a tackle though, 7 from 7. Pretty legit. Want to see some more runs and just see some more big Liam Squire tackles though. So I give him a 6.5. Sam Whitelock, the 8th All Black in history to reach 100 tests. No mean feat, that is an amazing achievement, so congratulations to you, Sam. 10 from 10 tackles for Sam Whitelock. 4 line-out steals as well. The Wallabies line-out just got pulled to pieces by the All Blacks, especially in that second half. So all-round good effort by Sam Whitelock, 7.5, and here's hope to see some many more games as well. Brodie Retallick, first game back as well after missing the French series. What a game he had. He was my player of the match. I'm sure he was your player of the match. He was a crowd favourite last night. 3 line-out steals, superb. 7 from 8 tackles as well. 63 running metres for Brodie Retallick. That's huge. He made turnovers. He was everywhere last night. He carried strong. He bet defenders. And there's not too much more I can say because he did it all last night, Brodie Retallick. So I'm just going to give him a 10. Amazing game, Brodie Retallick. He's been talked about this morning in the papers as maybe being the best forward in world rugby at the moment, and I do not want to disagree with that. He is on fire. Amazing game. Owen Franks last night, 58-minute effort, and 99 tests for him. So he's been around a while, but he's still managing to do what they want him to do. He scrums well. He's great on defence. He barely missed a tackle. He actually got 8 from 8 last night, and he just does what you want from your best veteran prop. So 6.5 for Owen Franks last night. Cody Taylor, good game from Cody Taylor. Didn't miss a tackle either. Goes to show how good the All Blacks were on defence last night. He was like a 4th loose forward, basically. He was in there. He was contesting ball. He was resulting in turnovers. His lineouts were very clean as well. So good effort, Cody Taylor. I give you a 7. And Joe Moody, good 53 minutes from him. Very solid on defence as well. Australia just couldn't seem to get past him. He would drive people back so they couldn't get over the advantage line. Scrummed really well, made 7 tackles, 6.5. Good from Moody. And a quick rundown of the bench. Nathan Harris, couldn't really score him, only got 13 minutes. Tim Perry, congratulations on your first official test cap. Came on, played 23 minutes, 5 from 5 tackles, so I give him a 7. Congratulations on your test debut. Carl Tuinukuafi, 22 minutes, didn't really do a lot other than scrum, didn't get any carries, so I give him a 6. Scott Barrett, 6.5, came on late in the second half as well, 4 from 4 tackles, was niggly at line-out time. I give him 6.5. Ardie Savia, a bloke that only got 11 minutes of football, but managed to beat 3 defenders, make 4 runs, and make 4 tackles. So I'm giving him a solid 7, just in an impressive 11-minute stint. TJ Perenara came on with 13 minutes to go. Couldn't really do a lot either, so I wasn't able to mark him. McKenzie got 34 minutes, came on. 30 metres, 3 defenders beat him. Looked tidy and distributed really well, so I give Damo a 6.5. And Anton Leonard-Brown came on very early when Ryan Crotty got concussed. Made 10 tackles from 12 attempts, 16 runs, 1 try assist. Just slotted into that midfield with Goodhue so well. And those two really gelled. I give him 7.5 out of 10. So those are my ratings for the All Blacks last night, and what was a pretty convincing win over Australia. The Australian papers have been slamming the Wallabies this morning, which is fair. I mean, the first half they contested, but the second half they were just tired. where's their fitness, you know? Congratulations to Mr. Maddox, the Australian fullback, who made his debut last night as well and got a try. And with Israel Folau being ruled out next week, he will probably get a start. In other news, South Africa beat Argentina 34-21 this morning in South Africa. They will play again next week in Argentina. So thank you for listening to my video review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave some feedback and I will see you guys next week. Kia ora.